All right. Hello, hello. Let's see. Today is a very special day. It is Sunday, October 18th. Let's see. It's also NFL Day, Packers Day. I think they play the Bucks today, so go Packers, go Rodgers. Sorry, Tom. You're probably going to lose. And then today I was thinking what would be fun would be to do some quick draft. So they just swapped over Zendikar. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to do more of that. I did get a chance to do some, so I'm fortunate on that. But I'm still missing quite a few cards on the quick draft. Theros Beyond Death is up. Let's see. If I pull up my MTG Arena Helper, just to take a look at my card pool. Yeah, let's go to the website. Let's take a look. If it'll load for me. So Theros Beyond Death, it says I have 79 out of 996. So I have just under 8% of the rares, a complete card catalog with 3 out of 60 mythics, 19 out of 212 rares, 36 uncommons, and 21 commons. So I've got a ways to go, 8%, long ways to go. So I'm going to pull up my spreadsheet right now. And got our Hipsters of the Coast spreadsheet. We're going to pull up Theros Beyond Death, which is THB on the list. And let's do a quick draft. Should be fun. Okay, looks like I'm missing some of the gold that I need to get this going. So we'll just buy in at 750. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So I like everything to be on the bottom. And then we're going to use this lovely little guy to kind of help us decide what to pick. And for anybody who hasn't any experience with this before, this is called Arena Tutor. It's a free download. Basically, the nice thing about this is that it'll help you determine what the best picks are. For me, I'm probably always going to pick the rarest cards first. So example, you could tell this is rare because it's got the I wish I could, if we could hold this up. Yeah, right in the middle where it says Legendary Creature Merfolk, there's a gold icon next to it. If we move over, let's get this darn thing out of the way. If we move over, we can see that this has a silver, and then as we go down, the black is common. So black common, silver uncommon, gold is rare. So that's kind of like a quick and dirty way of identifying what the rare cards are, but it's not going to help you know how many of the cards that you have, which is why something like an Arena Tutor, or there are other ones out there as well, will help you figure out. And you can see here, or can you? You can't. Okay, well on my screen it shows 0 out of 4, that I own 0 out of 4 of this card. So there's another plugin I'm using for that as well. So the Arena Tutor, which I think you can see though, at least it shows up in my stream deck, is kind of nice because it'll tell you with a rating. Like we can see Daxos Blessed of Sun is a 2.8, and it's a double white. And that's the card that they would suggest to be the first pick. So if I had a full deck and I was looking for just wins, I would probably go with this card. So let's see, he's a legendary creature enchantment. Toughness equal to your devotion to white. That's pretty neat. Whenever another creature you control enters the battlefield or dies, you gain a life. So that's pretty strong. But I'm also going to be comparing this against the list of cards that I have, because essentially when we're doing a quick draft, the neat thing about doing quick drafts is that you get a better value for your gems. When you purchase a pack, it's going to be 200 gems no matter what, regardless. So if you're just buying packs, whether you buy 1 pack or 100 packs, no matter how many packs that you get, it's 200 gems equals 1 pack. If you go into a quick draft, though, you saw that it cost me 750 gems. And for 750 gems, I'm guaranteed to open 3 packs worth of cards. And on top of that, whether you win or lose, even if you lose all 3, you are guaranteed at least 1 bonus pack on opening, with a 20% chance of opening a second pack. So regardless, you're guaranteed for 750, even if it was 800, you're guaranteed 4 packs versus you're guaranteed 4 packs. Oops. All right, hold on. Let me just get this for a sec. Sorry, telephone call there. All right, so let's say that you just got the 4 packs, that would cost you 800 gems. If you just want 4 packs in this, you're guaranteed 3, and you're guaranteed an extra 1. So guaranteed 4 packs for 750. So right there, it's a 50 gem bonus for doing quick drafts over doing just opening up packs. The downside to this, though, is that any pack that we're opening in here, inside of the quick draft, we don't get deduplication protection. And what that means is that when you open up a pack, if you already have, let's say we already have 4, let me just make sure you guys can see this too. Let's say we already have 4 of the Dalekos Crafter of the Wonders, you will not get another one of these. It will automatically say, oops, you already have 4 of these, and move on to another equally rare card. So that's an advantage of opening up packs. But since we don't have a whole lot of cards, the odds of me having 4 of a rare are very low. So right off the bat, that's probably not going to happen. So if we're smart and we have these helpers on here, so this one of the ones I'm using, let's see, I think it's called Draft Helper. That might be the one that's showing this, but it shows that I have 0 out of 4. And I remember that Arena Tutor used to do this too, and would tell me how many of this card I already have. And maybe it's also doing that. It used to show it inside the blue interface. But MTG Arena Helper does show you too. So if you're using either the Arena Tutor or the Arena Helper, it will look at your cards and tell you how many of the deck that you currently have. For example, Warden of the Change, this guy right here, I can see an Arena Helper, and on my my dashboard that I already have 3 out of 4 of those. So if it comes down to it, this is not a card that I would want to pick, because I don't get dedupe protection. I get to keep the cards that I pull from here, but I'm not going to be able to get deduplication protection on any cards that I pick from here. So I'm going to want to pick cards that I don't already have, just because I'm using this as a way of opening up packs. All right. So the goal here is to try to get at least a win, and to only pick cards that I don't have 4 of, at least for the rares. As you open up a ton of packs, you're pretty much guaranteed to get all of the uncommons that you would want and all of the commons that you want. So really, the rares are the only things that we care about, and the rest I'm going to be pretty loose on. The other reason why I like the quick drafts is right off the bat, we know that you're going to get 4 packs for 750, so you get an advantage right there with a 20% of getting 5 packs. The other advantage of this is that since we're drafting against bots, there's a very good chance. So how this works is that we open up a pack, and there's 15 cards. What is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there's 14 cards in this pack. In a typical booster pack, you're only going to get, I forget, it's like a rare, 3 uncommon, and 5. So what is that? 5 commons, 5 or 7. I forget the total, but you get more. You get more, and they're all commons. You get more commons in a quick draft. But if you're drafting against bots, I guess with the point that I'm trying to get to here is that if you're drafting against bots, how this works is we're going to open up one pack and we'll pick a rare. And then we'll open up another pack and we'll pick a rare. And all the pack that we're passing around will eventually get depleted. But I'm guaranteed at least 3 rares if I open up my packs and I pick my 3 rares. If the bots don't pick a rare that's in their pack, I can also pick up their rares. So I'm guaranteed 3, but I'm probably going to get more like 4 or 5 in 4 or 5 rares in 3 packs that I'm opening. So it's a quick drafts are the way to do this if you're being conscious on your coin expenditure. Otherwise, the downside to it, obviously, is that you have to spend a lot of time doing it. So if you're worried about time and 200 gems isn't a whole lot to you, then by all means, just buy the pack. I've been tempted several times just to do this too. But anyway, that's kind of my draft methodology, and that's how I'm going to go. So for round 1, I'm just picking for rares right now, and I'm going to pick Delacos, and I've got my Hipsters of the Coast, Crafter of Wonders, and I'm going to put a 1 in here. I don't have any of him. We're going to keep track of this, and he is going to go down here. We can see right here that my Arena Tutor did update, and it shows me which card I should be picking now. It happens to like the rare. It's rated at a 3.4, whereas the next highest is a 2.6. The nice thing about the Arena Tutor is that it will compare cards based off of cards that you've already picked up. This is also a rare that I have 0 out of 4 of, so for sure I'm going to pick this one up. It just so happens that Arena Tutors is aligning with my own drafting strategy, which is to pick rares. So I picked that up. So next we've got Stern Dismissal, it says. I see a bunch of uncommons up here. Maybe I would want to pick one of these just based off of like powerfulness. Right now the Arena Tutor is suggesting Stern Dismissal, which is this one right here. I have 2 out of 4 of those, as well as Whirlwind Denial. I'm not at the point where I'm looking at mana just yet, and Whirlwind Denial happens to be an uncommon that I have 0 out of 4 of. For each spell or ability in your opponent's control, counter it. For each spell and ability your opponent's control, that makes almost no sense. Countering abilities is a nice bonus, but it's still a 3 mana cost counterspell that doesn't always even work. Okay, well, that's a nice comment. And what does this one do? I'm going to try and keep the Arena Tutor up just so you guys can see it, but it does get in the way, and a lot of times I'll move it onto my second monitor. Return target creature or enchantment to an opponent controls to the owner's hand. Okay, so I'll actually kind of like that one better, just for picking a deck here. All right, so then it looks like, so this is the 3rd pack that's being passed back to me. It looks like all the rares were picked up. This one is now suggesting Threnody Singer, which is an uncommon, and it's a creature, and it's got flying, so I'll probably pick that one up too. I'll follow the guidings. You know, the one downside to this is that I feel like when you're picking up quick drafts, a lot of times I find myself picking blue or red and a lot of the same colors. I don't often pick black or white or green. A lot of times if I do, it's just as like a splash or a secondary. So that is kind of a downside if you tend to have a tendency to pick a certain color, or certain colors just happen to draft better because they have better control. You can find yourself in a lopsided situation. So if I was in if you're in a situation where you're out and you're trying to collect an entire expansion, I would recommend trying to at least get 30% to 50% of your cards through quick drafting, and then the rest I would probably pick up through pack and purchases. Probably $100 to $200 depending on how aggressive you are with playing. You can pick up an entire set. That's my estimate, and I don't have one, but just from speaking with other people who do have complete sets, that would be my estimate. Okay, so this is now saying Thirst for Meaning over Glimpse of Freedom. Glimpse of Freedom is an uncommon. It's an instant. Draw a card, escape, exile 5 other cards from your graveyard. It's kind of a weird one. Versus Thirst for Meaning, draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard an enchantment card. What a weird one. Drawing cards is important. Okay, we'll pick this one up because we can draw a card and we can escape it just by getting rid of stuff in my... so now, let's see, just by getting rid of stuff in my graveyard. So now it's suggesting... what is this guy? Neond of Hidden Coves, or Triton. So Triton is a creature. It's also a constellation. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, Triton will gain flying until the end of the turn. Interesting. Constellation. This ability triggers when an enchantment enters the battlefield. That's an interesting thing. It must be a mechanic of Theros Beyond Death. And then we have an enchant creature. As long as it's not your turn, spells you cast. Enchantment creature. As long as it's not your turn, spells you cast cost 1 less. Let's pick that guy or lady up. Let's see, now it says Memory Drain. I have 0 out of 4. Counterspell, draw 2. We can do that. And we're kind of getting to the point where we're going to want to pick a card that isn't blue, because we're getting close. Alright, so this one says Riptide Turtle, Flash Defender, okay. Or Stinging Lionfish. The Riptide Turtle, I have 3 out of 4 of these ones. Enchantment creature. Whenever you cast your first spell during an opponent's turn, you may tap or untap a land. Looks good to me. It's a creature. It also fits our enchantment kind of way that we're building our deck. Right, so now we've got the Coves creature again. I think I already picked one of them up. So I have 3 out of 4, and this will make it 4 out of 4. So maybe I want to look at picking up a different one. Let's see what else we have here. You know what, maybe we'll pick it up. Maybe we'll go for wins. I have a lot of blue, and I still have it out to pick up a secondary color. It'd be interesting. I don't know if I could get to a solid blue, but there's a lot of blue right now. Let's see. Return target creature or enchantment to owner's hand. Creature removal is very powerful. All right, so pretty much everything is going to be picked over right now. We're at the bottom. Pick 11 of pack 1. Add 1 mana of any color. Interesting. Versus it's asking me to pick up red, and it wants me to pick up, discard a card, draw a card. Deals 1 damage to each creature and each planeswalker if a permanent. Yeah, what do we have here? I don't know, drawing the card could be useful. It's a good blocker early. Otherwise, I guess we'll pick up the land. But we also have a blue-red right here. Spend this mana, Add 2 colorless, spend this mana to cast artifacts or activate abilities of artifacts. Equip creatures you control have flying and haste. Oh, okay. Equipped creatures have flying and haste. That's pretty powerful. Maybe we do blue-red. Deals 1 damage to each creature or planeswalker. If a permanent dealt damage this way, it would die. Oh, okay, so exile a target that dies from 1 damage. Interesting. Discard a card. I guess we'll go with you. Yeah, maybe we'll do blue-red. Maybe this is the turning point for us. Alright, Underwater Rage. 0/4. Exile 3 cards from a graveyard. Versus, so he's always going to attack. Alright, so I guess we'll pick you up. I guess we're going blue-red. This will be interesting. And as I do that, so now I don't have any green, so destroy target creature with flying. I like that. And gain life equal to your devotion to green. So you are definitely a better card, because I'm probably never going to go double green here. So we'll see if that is even an option. When relevant Revealers enters the battlefield, choose 1, destroy an artifact, or it gains haste until end of the turn. Okay. Kind of like an Octavia orangutan. Right, pack 2. So now here, we're picking up a land. This is probably not, well, we'll see. If I do have a green, the odds of me going red or red-green are very low, though. But I do, these lands are important, you know, and constructed, they are important. So Temple of Abandon. And I don't have any of those yet, so that's a good pickup for me. I guess I'm just going to put this one into my sideboard, because the odds of me using it are very low. Alright, so then here it's suggesting what is it? Enraptured. Eros, Enraptured. Enters the battlefield tapped. Doesn't untap during your untap step if you control a reflection. When enters the field, create a 3/2. Okay. Okay. So we'll put you in. Seems good. We got lots of blue. It's a creature. We need to add more creatures. I don't see any rares in this one either. Arena Helper is helping me out here. It's actually suggesting a common over the Berserker, the Blood Aspirant. Every sacrifice permanent, put a sacrifice creature or enchantment, deals 1 damage to each creature. That creature can't block this turn. Interesting. Interesting. And then also the Stern Dismissal, return target creature to opponent's hand. I like that too. Let's see, why is this card so hot? Chant creature, when Iros Blessing enters the battlefield, it deals 4 damage to target creature, planeswalker, or an opponent. It's also an enchantment, so we'll pick that up. Okay. Yeah, we might have like a strong enchant creature deck here with this card. Equipped creatures. Wonder, so does that mean like I need artifacts? Equipped. Yeah, hon, what's up? Oh, I'm just online. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no worries. My wife. Alright, Seize God. Return up to 3 target creatures and or enchantments to owner's hand. Crazy. That's pretty good. We're pretty heavy into blue right now, so we can do that. Getting unlucky on the rares right now, though. Alright, so Thirst for Meaning. Draw 3 cards, discard 2 cards unless you discard an enchantment card. Or, what do we have here? Enchantment creature. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay 3 and sacrifice a non-land permanent. If you do, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land permanent card. Put that card into the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Crazy. What's he called? Yeah, we'll pick him up. I'm interested to see how this card plays. It'll help our... It's an uncommon too, so it'll help our... So Stern Dismissal. Picking up more of those. How many of those do I need, I guess? Get out of the way, you darn thing. Sorry, if it wasn't for streaming this, I don't think I would even keep... That would be over on the left. Turn target creature. Also, we've got this... Scophos Maze Warden. 4.3. Do we have any creatures? How's my deck looking? So I've got lots of 1s, 2s, and 3s. Maybe having a 4 isn't so bad. It's a creature as well. Guess we'll pick you up. Already got a couple of Stern Dismissals anyway. Alright, so then what? We've got, it's asking for Witness of Tomorrow. I don't have any of these. It's a flyer in a large, so the mana cost fits. It's a flyer and it's late game. It's beastly. We have very few beastly cards. Okay, it's asking for an End of Hidden Coves. It's a 4/2. I already have 4 of them. Versus something like a Memory Drain or a Chain of Memory. Target creature gets -4/-0 until end of turn. Which do you prefer? Or a land, sacrifice, destroy target non-basic land an opponent controls. Each player searches their library for a basic land card, puts it into the battlefield and shuffles. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess we'll try you out. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, more Lionfish. Whenever you cast your first spell during an opponent's turn, you may tap or untap. Whenever you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, you may tap or untap target non-land permanent. That's kind of crazy. Versus the Stampede Raider, who is who? 2/3 trample at the beginning of each combat. If you control a creature with power 4 or greater, it's +1/+1. A little bigger versus being able to tap or untap. But you have to cast it during your opponent's turn. You can tap or untap during your opponent's turn. Alright, so let's go with the Raider then. Let's see how that goes. We're kind of sitting into blue-red now. Okay, so Impending Doom, I have 0 of these. As a chant or chant creature gets +3/+3. Attacks each turn if able. When a enchant creature dies, it deals 3 creature. We kind of already have an enchantment theme. I'm curious to see how this part works. It says equipped creatures you control have flying and haste. What counts as an equipped creature? Equipped creature. Let's do a quick search on that. MTG. It's an artifact subtype. I don't have any artifacts. I wonder if this is even going to matter, because I don't have any artifacts. That's kind of what I was thinking. I was hoping that these enchantments would count, but an enchantment is not an artifact. It's not a piece of equipment. So maybe I'm picking incorrectly here. Okay, so I have 1 red, and I have an artifact creature. Maybe I pick up the 1/3 flyer, I guess. See what happens there. Infuriate. Nice. And a 4 cost. Do I already have one of you? I think I do. He's a war leader versus the maze warden that we picked up earlier. Okay, so what's his deal? Sacrifice another creature or enchantment, gets +1, and menace. Nice. Creature or enchantment. Versus the infuriate. I like them both. Ooh, it's tough. It's tough. What's my... I guess we need some more bigger cards. I think that's the big thing, is we need bigger cards. This is the only blue. I'm probably not going to pick up this black unless this blue card doesn't do anything. Target creature lose 2 life, escape, exile 3 other cards from your graveyard. You just lose 2 life, whatever. Target player mills that many cards. Nice. Okay. Yep. And we get this card coming back to us. Alright, so now what do we have? We have an opportunity for another rare. This one is called... man, the names in Magic are so interesting. Nailia's Intervention. Choose one. Search your library for up to X land cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Then shuffle. It deals twice X damage to a creature with flying. Alright, well, we're going to pick that one up. And I have 0 of them, so there we go. And probably also going to go into, like, way over here as a card that we're probably not going to use. Okay, so the next is saying I rose Blessing. Okay, so it does 4 damage to a target creature or planeswalker, and also works as an enchantment. I kind of like that. And then what else was it saying? Impending Doom. Okay, well, both of these are good. I guess we'll pick... What other options do we have? Let's go. This is good for like a mill deck, but milling doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Alright, so I guess we're going with the Blessing. Alright. Darn. Getting unlucky on the rares today. I only get 3. What are you going to do? Alright, so this is now suggesting... Arena Tutor definitely helps out people who are not familiar with the cards. So Flash, enchant creature. When Aspect of Manticore enters the battlefield, enchanted creature gains first strike until end of turn. Okay, that's neat. Flash and first strike. Perfect. Okay. Ichthyomorsis is what it's suggesting. What is this? Kind of a crazy little blubbery fish looking card. Enchant creature loses all of its abilities and is a blue fish with base power. Okay. Okay, this is kind of like a pacifism. And pacifism is a dope ass card. Enchanted permanent loses all other card type. Enchanted creature or enchantment. Enchanted permanent is an enchantment and loses all other card types. Weird. What a weird card. Alright, we'll pick you up. Okay, so now it's suggesting, Arena Tutor is suggesting Shoal Kraken. It's a constellation. Constellation is an ability that triggers when an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Definitely picking you up. Tons of blue. Impending Doom. Alright. Versus Starlight. Flash. Enters if a creature gains hexproof until end of turn. Interesting. That's kind of neat. Hexproof is pretty powerful. Versus... something that has to attack. You know, if I can get it on a flying creature, though, like, that's pretty... Furious Rise. At the beginning of your end step, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card until you exile another card. Neat. Or versus Infuriate. Okay, we'll pick up the Infuriate. Omen of the Forge. When Omen of the Forge enters the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to any target. Sacrifice Omen of the Forge and scry 2. So it's an enchant. It's basically an instant that allows you to do 2 damage, and then later on you can sacrifice it to scry. So it's a shock. It's an expensive shock. Not to say that shock is a bad thing either. And this, Deny of the Divine. Counter target creature enchantment spell. If that creature is countered this way, exile it instead of putting it into the owner's graveyard. Who really cares? Like it's a counter spell for 3. That's not too bad, I guess. Alright, how are my creatures looking? There should be a way of doing this, right? Like if I look at my whatever, let's see, I've got creatures, I've got 50% creatures. Maybe that's good, maybe that's bad. Lots of instants and enchantments, lots of enchantments. Alright, we gotta move that out of the way because I don't know how to get out of here. Let me out of here. Okay, there we go. This thing is completely freaking out now. Alright, back to the out. Alright, Omen of Forge is what it's suggesting. This was the expensive shock, was it? Okay, we'll pick it up versus the Incendiary Oracle. All right, what else do we have? This is kind of a bug that happens with Incendiary, or with the Arita Tutor. Is like if you mess around with moving it out of the game and back into the game, a lot of times it doesn't refresh. So, something that I'm sure they're aware of. All right, so we've got a 4.3 War Leader. I kind of like the idea of having a bigger card. So I guess we can definitely do that versus Glimpse of Freedom, which is draw a card. Yeah, we'll pick another creature. We'll go creature heavy. All right, what else do we have? What are you doing to me? I have a feeling it's going to ask for another Impending Doom. But that's why you got to be smarter. Yeah, it's asking for that versus Sweet Oblivion. Target player mills 4 cards, don't really care. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep doing that. Like, how do you not do that? That card's awesome. Gain control of target creature event until end of turn. Untap that creature, it gains haste. What the heck? Alright, we're doing that one because it sounds like fun. I think that's why. I don't know if I need Arena Tutor for this one, but it's probably going to be the blue one. We can at least see what it suggests. It's not the smartest tool in the world, but it does do a good job of helping you understand like how many cards you've already got. Yeah, I don't even know if I'll use that card. So maybe this is a good chance to look around and see what other colors are available. We have a land. And then so maybe we'll pick up the land as kind of an opportunity to pick up something that we wouldn't normally pick up. I like that card. Is there anything black here? 3.6. 1.5. Yeah. Ooh, look at you. Enchantment creature Cyclops 7/3. You're a monster. You are a monster. Destroy creature with flying. I have not seen you before. Kind of like the, well, whatever. Nice, 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 nice. All right, so we got our first artifact, so we might actually be able to use it. We'll see. Okay, so now here comes the really neat part about the Arena Tutor, is it'll actually give you a deck suggestion. So for here, I like to move this over to the side. I got too many things going on. So what's nice about this is if you put it over to the side, and then we take our Arena Tutor and we put it next to it, and then we can sort by cost, it will kind of give you, and we don't need a sideboard, kind of give you an idea of what to put in the deck. So this is, it's like if we were just to go right down the list here, Stern Dismissal, doesn't want any Infuriates. Although I kind of like the Bronze Sword, so maybe we'll come back to that one. No Glimpse of Freedom, one Singing Live Fish. One of those. None of those. Oracle, we have one of. None of those. None of those. No Plummets. Arlos. Sorry, I'd read this, except I don't know why the names have to be so difficult. Ichthyomorsis. Can't even say it. Ichthyomorphosis. Magic. So it's only suggesting one of these, so we can get rid of one. None of those. 2 Impending Doom. 1 Stampede. Is going to keep this guy in, which is interesting. Flying Haste, I suppose. Why not? None of that. Any Memory Drain? Where are we at? We were at... Impending Doom. Stampede Rider. No Memory Drain. Ara's Blessing. Scophos. No Skull. Witness of Tomorrows. None of those. Dream Shaman. Okay. That's it. That's what it's suggesting. Okay, we don't need any of those. Probably gonna add an extra land. Extra mountain. Seems kind of light. What am I missing? Must be missing a card. So we got Stern Dismissal, Stinging Lionfish. 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those. Incendiary, Under, Arlos, Ichthyomorsis, Naiad of Hidden Coves. Impending Doom, Stampede Rider. Alright, let's move this up. So now we're looking at Iroa's Blessing. 2 of those, 1 of those. Skull Kraken needs to get back in here. Yep, we lost that guy. Witness of Tomorrow. Got a War Leader that needs to come back. Where are you, Mr. War Leader? Where is the War Leader? There we go. You're coming back. How many? 2 of those, 2 of the war leaders. Yeah, I was thinking that 2 of those would make sense. So that gets us up to 41. So now we're probably a little high on land. This looks like a good horizon too, right? So then we probably, what do we have? 40 cards. We have some probably pretty even red and blue. The hint more blue. Oops. So maybe we do 18 like that. Take a look at our deck. Excuse me. Don't do that. Okay, I'll click outside of this. We click done. Off we go. Let's do it. We need some tea. Didn't get any blue. Sorry, we have a bunch of high cost stuff. Nothing I can do in the first couple of turns, so we're going to take a mulligan. Now we have lots of land. We have an instant. We get a creature. We'll keep it. Let's see. So we'll probably get rid of a mountain. Oh boy, a plains. Put you down. What do you do? Turn target creature, enchantment, and product controls to an owner's hand. Yeah, take that. Alright, so do we want the lionfish? Yeah. Okay, so we'll put her down. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, a favorite of Auras gains double strike until end of turn. Interesting. Alright, we'll take our chance. He's not going to block. Yeah. So this one can't attack now and survive the double strike because it will hit me for 2, but then she'll be able to retaliate. Yeah, you get double strike. Yeah, I know what that means. Got something? Yeah, shit. That is unfortunate. Alright, now what do we do? It makes me sad. You have made me sad, mister. We're gonna gonna take some damage this turn for sure. Create 2 +1/+1 white soldiers and gain 2 life. Okay. So then he is gonna get another +2/+2 sugar. Yep. I know how this works. Yep. So then you have extra pass, glided and block. So you're gonna do another. Get my butt kicked. +3/2 reflection token. Okay. All right. And we wait. Whenever another creature you control, blah, blah, blah. Ugh. I get my ass kicked. Yeah. That is just crazy. That is just absolutely crazy that that does that. There's nothing I can do. I can't block you. Ugh. So what? I'm going to take 5 at the minimum. So we can do something like this. Alright, we passed the blockers. We're going to declare a block here. We're going to declare another block. Here, probably. Nope. We're gonna block here. Yeah, you can wait. He's a 2/7, huh? Alright. Pass the first strike. Yeah, I take damage. Yep, pass. Ugh. Big brain play there. Yep, you're coming back, I know. Whenever another creature you control attacks. Alright, so we've got the 2/4. This guy still have double strike though? No. Whenever another creature you control attacks. Which one had the double strike? Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under control. Okay, he gets double strike. Yeah. Okay, well you're going down. We'll auto pay. And we will pass our turn. Scrying will be good. Scrying will be good. We're gonna want to start putting counters on the end because I'm out of cards. We'll see what he can do. Yep. You go back on the field. You gain toughness. Yada yada. I'm at 4. He's got 2 cards. And a nifty companion. Alright. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. If you do, disable. Okay, so we will attack. You get to attack. No. Next to attackers. I don't know about this. It's kind of a close one. Gotta watch out for what he puts on the field, because if he gets another enchantment, he gets double +1. I have to make sure I have enough creatures I can block, because my health is low. I don't have anything that's going to help me with health either. He's got something. Guess we'll see what happens. Alright, so now I'm on defense. We have to wait. We have to wait a turn and see what happens. I just don't have enough life. Crazy. Nice card. I'm praying for something. I had put a counter at the end of his turn, or her turn, so that I can remember to scry before my turn comes up. I keep forgetting to do that. We need something big. It's not looking good. What a crazy deck. Man, he's solid white too. That is crazy. It's crazy. No wonder I'm getting my butt kicked. Yeah. Woo-wee. Look at all of this coming my way. So I give him double strike too. No, what is this? +1 has vigilance. Exile another card. Tap target creature. Why not? Hold on. What can you do? Yes. Yeah, we'll use. Oh, I could turn somebody into a blubberfish. Does that actually give him vigilance? Wait. Oh, he was cast last turn. Yeah, I'm gonna do 3. And I'm gonna make your life terrible. He's got double strike. So let's do this. You're gonna die. Let's do this. You're gonna die. Good game. You win. Well, like I said, it doesn't really matter if we win or lose. First round, this deck, I don't know. Like, it had some flying, it had some removal. Seems like it can hold its own. I should be able to get at least a win. So that's what we're hoping for. Getting really screwed on the mana pulls though right now. And do another mulligan. That looks better. Okay. We'll keep the 6, and I guess we'll put you at the bottom. Weird. Alright, so let's go with you first. Be able to get a quick 3-1 on the battlefield. I don't know about that. I feel like they died at the same time, and therefore when his creature died, there was nothing in my graveyard for him to return. That's just my opinion on that. But at the same time, like, good lord. I hate that card. I already don't like that card. Omen of the Sun. What is this? Why? Why don't I like this card? Hey, bud. What happened? You okay?
You slammed me into the door.
You fell into the... Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Wow. Can't attack or block. What a bunch of BS. We'll see if that works out or not. It's kind of cool that I could do that, though, and pick my 2 cards. And he lost his. He's probably wondering what the heck is going on right now. Whew. Yep, you're back on the board. Another Satyr token? Good lord. Whenever another creature becomes the target of an ability of a land you control, it can fight another creature. I don't know what that is. Do I have enough? That's 4. How much mana do I have? Hold on, cancel. 6? I have 6. That's not enough. I need to do this. Yeah. And then that. Oh, I did have enough. Two, 3, 4, 5. He's got 5 he can do. Why not? Everybody gets +1/+1. Alright, you need to block. Dang. Need a miracle. We're not gonna get a miracle. I lose. Two defeats. I don't think this deck is that bad. I don't know. Oh, I forgot I had my quest too. What am I working on? Blue or red spells. Oh, so this deck is perfect for playing the quest too. We got 2 losses with this deck. I didn't think this deck was that bad, but I don't know. I guess other people are just drafting better. Second time now I've seen a white-red, though. I wonder if white-red is strong in Theros. Alright, lots of land. Got good cards, won't need a mulligan. A little too much land. I do like this card. Incendiary Oracle is a good card. Wish I had more artifacts. What are you gonna do? Black, green. Interesting. You know, I wonder if that's possible, if that's even a good draft strategy, is that the first rare that you pick is, well, let's attack with you, is what color you pick. Maybe that'll help, just because I tend to play so much blue-red when I'm quick drafting. Just to kind of randomize the colors that I'm getting, you know, because I like to play black. I like to play green. I don't tend to play a lot of blue or red outside of quick and limited. What is your deal? Equipped creature gets +2/+0 hexproof whenever a creature with death touch blocks or becomes blocked by this creature. Destroy that creature. So it's like an anti-death touch. It's kind of neat. Alright, you're gonna come down. We're gonna put you on the battlefield. Auto pay. Ooh. Omen of the Hunt. Enchantment. When Omen of the Hunt enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic land card, put it into play tapped. Okay. We had the chance of picking that one up too. He's got tons of land. Fridola. Lots of enchantments. Your devotion to each color and each combination of colors increased by 1. Interesting. Alright, so let's sort some of my cards here. Attack. Well, that sucks. What are you gonna do about that? You're no fun. I'm actually pretty creature heavy in this deck, so whatever. I'll pick something up. Now he's got hexproof. Oh boy. So what does this do? It gives him hexproof. Well, I can't target you. I'll take my turn. Got so much frickin' land. Should all be creatures underneath here, though. So let's just hold strong. Draw 2 cards, lose 2 life, mill 2 cards. Okay, draw 2, mill 2. What you got in there? Anything good? Untap target creature. What a terrible draw. What a terrible draw. Half of the deck is land, but whew. Is it even that much? It's less than half. Like, I should be picking up something here. This is ridiculous. Whatever. I'll take my damage. My 1 point. Something's coming up. I don't know what he's got, but man, I gotta get something. I gotta get something. Yep. Woohoo! Alright, we'll take my turn. Of course, we'll draw another land. And you are a fish. Take that. There's my helper. Okay, I was trying to keep track. Ooh. You know, I've got creatures. I swear I do. Good God, get rid of the frickin' land. There's like nothing I can do. You got 18 land in your deck. I've got 5. What turn is it? What turn is it even? Good Lord, there's 24. Half of my deck is left. And what? I have pulled 10 out of 18 lands. I've pulled 10 of them. Crazy. Like, like, I don't... What the fuck? Why not? Why not? Let's just draw all land. Like, maybe in the next turn here. And then I get somebody like this who... Whew. Like, he did not draw well. Like, he did not draw well. And what did I get? What do I have? Like, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 cards that weren't land that I pulled. How are you supposed to win like this? The answer is you can't. You can't win like this. To draw 2 creatures. This deck isn't that bad. Like, I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe I drew terribly. Of course. Why not? I have 6 lands left in the entire deck. There's 22 cards in my library. Why would I not draw another land? Alright. Was that a good game? We're done. We're done for. Yep, we gotta equip it. Stick around. Oops, watch my language. It didn't even help me cast any spells, quite frankly. Like, that was one of the quests that I had, was to cast spells, but you can't cast spells when you only have 6. 6 non-land cards that you pull. Oh, let's claim my prize. What did I win? And 1 pack. Okay. Well, we gave it a go. We weren't able to get any wins. What is this? Should we take a look? Anyway, yeah, quick draft did not go well today. But let's just do a quick chat too. I'll switch this over from Arena over to my display. We can take a look at my display. That's fine. Maybe we'll hide Arena. There we go. We'll move you down to the bottom. There we go. Okay, so let's say we want to. Let's click on this. Festival, Zendikar World Tour, Rise Above It All. You can keep playing until the event ends. Okay. Welcome to the Festival of Adventure. During the next few weeks, we'll be visiting and learning about a plane of adventure, Zendikar. From the lush canopies of turned timber to the shadowed passages of Agdam, this plane has sights and stories that few can match. This week, enjoy all of the fascinating programs and make your own itinerary. You can choose whether to visit beautiful landmarks or to learn about useful, locally sourced spells. Each path offers a rich experience. Select from among the event's pre-constructed decks and play as much as you like. Wait. So for what is this? So for 48 hours, all right. For 48 hours. Ugh, camera. Fix the camera. Logitech. Bring this up. See if we can't fix it. Drive me nuts. Let's turn autofocus on and then off. And then turn it back on. Better? I don't know. Why isn't it focusing? So weird. What if we do something like that? And then like that. Does that fix it? Anyway. So what do I get? So I can get an emoji. I can get Dawn Adventure. I can get a rare card style. What is that? Is it Zendikar? Is that the Zendikar? And then we can get card styles. And then what? I can take a look at the decks. What do we get? Festival World Tour. Double click to inspect. Boop. Oh, Robber of the Rich is a great card. Oh, wow. Oh, neat. Okay. Social Hour is what this is called. So what do we get? Rippity rip. I think we can do... Oops. I don't like the interface. Like when you click on the Social Hour up here, they should give you an option to like cancel out of here at the bottom, but it doesn't. You have to click outside of it. Just a weird UI decision. The sideboard is over here. It'd be nice if I had an option to like view it on this side too, like you do when you're constructing a deck, but you don't. But that's okay. So what do we get? We get Archpriest of Iona. Power equal. Are these all Zendikars? These are all... No, they're not, because Robber of the Rich is not either. Great card, by the way. And then modal cards. Okay. So if you join the festival, you can pick any of these colors. It looks like they are neat. What color deck is this? Is this an all artifact deck? Ugin is in here. This is all artifacts. That's crazy. What does anybody know? Like what expansion this came from? It's a weird, like a split yin yang with magic. Artifact Golem. Yeah, weird. Like it's all artifact. This could actually be kind of fun. So you can play. You can earn an emote. You can earn card styles. 48 hours. Pretty cool. I don't know if you're just looking for cards, probably not. But if you're looking for, like, if you're into the cosmetics, maybe that's something you want to do. Kind of neat. Maybe I'll take a screen cap of that. We'll post it as an option. I'll take another screen cap of this too. As different decks that you can play. Pretty cool. Anyway, I like to see stuff like that. Probably not for me, just because I'm still looking at getting cards, and that's probably more important to me. But you know, it's kind of nice though, because a lot of times for people like me who don't spend a lot of money on the game, free-to-play players, for 2,500 gold to buy in on something that has pre-packed decks, to get some familiarity with the Zendikar Rising, and decks that could be utilizing those cards, and to be able to play competitively. I know that's one of the issues that I have, is like when you jump into like a quick play, a lot of times it's hard for you to get wins when you're playing against decks that could cost $20, $50, $100. Maybe not $100, but you know, decks that have significantly more rares than you do are in the meta. So if you're not in the meta, it can be hard to compete. And a lot of times you get a lot more losses than you do get wins. Oops. But I think that's going to be it for the day. Had fun. We went through an entire quick draft. Didn't get any wins, so that stinks. But like I explained at the beginning, getting wins doesn't necessarily matter that much because we still got 4 packs and 4 rares. And yeah, so anyway, that's it. Take care.